Hey there, wrestling fanatics. It's the host with the most here. It is Team RI, and I'm back for another podcast of Team RI's Wrestling Podcast, episode number 770. I have a guest here. Plug your social media and all that good stuff, man. Take it away.
Yes, this is Tony here. And yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. It's double_T_23. But yeah, that's about it. It's good to be on the podcast again. And take it away, Ray.
Thank you very much. First thing first, we're going to discuss about Karen Jarrett. She is very sexy. I know she used to be married to Kurt Angle back in the day. She used to be part of TNA. I think she's still part of TNA. I'm not too sure. Is she still part of TNA?
Oh yeah, she actually just returned not that long ago.
Okay. Now I want to ask you a question. Now, would it be weird if she was part of WWE or not really? I know that would never happen probably.
It would be weird just because I'm so used. I've always seen her in TNA and stuff, so seeing her in WWE would be kind of weird. I mean, I guess that means her husband would have to be in WWE too, and stuff like that. But I'm sure neither of them will ever come to WWE. Like, Jeff Jarrett will never come back, I doubt it. And Karen will never come to WWE. It'd be weird. I'm sure she'd be like a manager or general manager. I'm sure she would never, because she's really never been the wrestler type. She's always been kind of like, kind of almost like a Miss Elizabeth type thing. She's never been that really. I think she's wrestled once, but she's not the wrestler type,
Okay. Now, why did she get divorced with Kurt Angle in real life? Do you know the facts or no?
I don't know the details. I really don't, but I do know that I think some of it had to do with Kurt Angle, doing drugs at the time, and he was under the influence. And they have kids together. Her and Kurt have kids together. I'm sure. I think they're like in. I don't know I think the daughter, his oldest daughter, was at the Hall of Fame with him. She actually walked him out, I think. But yeah. I think she's 14, I don't know. And then I know he has a son. I forgot how many kids he has with Karen.
Okay.
And then he has a couple with his like newer wife,
Okay. Now, did you like the storyline between Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett back in the day of TNA or no?
I mean, it was good. Yeah, it was good. They had some good matches and stuff, and I mean, one moment, what was it? Jeff Jarrett was the heel, and the next moment, Kurt Angle was the heel. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with real life drama, and a lot of the real life stuff came into play into the storyline, which I'm not really a fan of. You should keep all the like the real life drama and business outside of storyline. You should just keep it away.
Yes.
Because it causes a lot of
drama.
Just causes a lot of drama and stuff, and that's the last thing we need.
Yeah, it's the same thing
after the workers either.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing what happened with Edge and Matt Hardy back in the day. Personal life, and then they had the storyline,
Yeah, and Lita got involved, and they had Lita involved in everything. Yeah, that was a bit too much, kind of overwhelming. But yeah, I mean, Jeff Jarrett and Kurt had good matches, and I think their storyline was good. But it's just they brought the whole, Kurt getting divorced. They brought that into and then Jeff Jarrett being married to her now. They brought all that into the storyline. I think it was a bit too much,
Oh yeah, big time. But she's very, very sexy. I think she's 40 now. I'm assuming.
I don't know her exact age, but she's, she's in there. I think she's in her 40s. She could be in her early 40s, late 30s. Yeah, she probably is in her 40s. I don't know her exact age, but for her age, though, she is pretty attractive, and I think she always has been, and stuff like that. Jeff Jarrett's a lucky guy, and Kurt Angle was a lucky guy at one time. But yeah, Kurt Angle actually, he's been married to the woman he's with now, he's been married to for a while. She was actually used to be in WWE.
Who's that?
So, if you remember somebody called Joy Giovanni.
Oh yeah, her. Yes.
Yep, that's his wife.
Oh wow.
Been his wife.
Oh yeah, she used to be with the JBL stable back in the day, right?
No, that's Jillian.
Oh.
I'm thinking Joy Giovanni. She used to have. Remember, she used to be kind of involved with the Big Show.
Okay. Yeah. That stupid storyline. Yes.
Yes, back in like 2005.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't she have black hair?
Yeah, I remember she had a little feud with Melina.
Yes.
Yeah, so her. So that's good for Kurt Angle and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing is Josh Matthews. He's a pretty decent announcer. Before he did that before the pay-per-view kicked off. Were you a fan of him? Well, I know he's in TNA now, but do you think he's doing better in TNA, or do you think was doing better in WWE days?
I mean, I haven't watched really much of his work in TNA like lately, but from what I have seen, the last few months, I think the last few months they turned him heel, but I think he's been a decent heel announcer. He's really brought a lot of attention to TNA. The crowd definitely hates him. They always chant, hateful things to him, but that's part of being a heel.
Yeah.
And plus, do you remember Jeremy Borash, JB?
Yes.
Him and Josh have a feud going on, and it's kind of sad when that's like the center of attention for TNA right now. That's their main focus. That's more important. They've made that more important than the world title.
Wow.
That's funny, but
now that's sad.
Two announcers having a feud that's the main attention over the world title. So
Yeah, hey Tony, I told you before, and I'm gonna say it again. No announcer should ever have a major storyline at all. No storyline. They should just call matches and that's it.
Yeah, they did that with Michael Cole and Jerry.
Yep, and the Miz. That's stupid. Yep, and the Miz.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I mean, Josh Matthews, I think he's improved since his WWE days.
Yes, he has.
I don't, he's a good heel announcer, and stuff like that. But it just gets annoying, hearing on the mic sometimes because he does say some dumb things. I don't know if it's off script or not, but I don't really care if he ever comes back to WWE. I was never really a big fan of him, but it was cool seeing him get beat down by like Kane or whatever.
Yep.
Sometimes, like when the wrestlers would beat him up, it'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when who took over for his position now? Dean Ambrose's wife. What?
Oh, Renee Young.
Yeah, she took over that position, and I think she does a better job than Josh Matthews. For the pay-per-views kicks off, she does a good job.
Yeah, and you remember too, Josh Matthews actually was in one of the original Tough Enoughs.
Yep.
So, I mean, he come a long way, but yeah, and then I remember he parted ways with WWE. I think what was it, 2014, 13? I don't remember, but then he went to TNA straight after.
Yep. I don't know if it's something to do with money because WWE wants to do spring cleaning, or is it? It has to do with money probably.
Probably. I mean, I don't know how much the guy makes, but I mean TNA, they must find a lot of interest in him because he's like the focal point of their show.
Yep.
So him and JB. So
yeah, and that's sad what TNA's doing. They bring these wash up from WWE days and they sign them. That's pathetic, but whatever,
Yeah, and it's funny though because I think the TNA's next pay-per-view I think is in July or something. I lose track. I don't follow TNA as much as I used to, but I think they have a pay-per-view like once a year, twice a year. I don't know anymore, but what do you call it? I think their next pay-per-view, I think the main event's going to be JB versus Josh. Like it's going to be a tag match. So each one of them is going to have a partner. So
oh, God.
And then that's when they brought in Scott Steiner to be Josh's partner.
Wow.
Scott Steiner, like really, that's how desperate TNA is.
Yep. I don't know when last time Scott Steiner was in TNA. Probably been early 2000s.
2011.
Wow.
I think.
And then
That's how desperate they are.
that's sad. Okay, next thing is Jimmy Wang. Were you a fan of him back in the day? He was at the. I know he was in the cruiserweight division, wasn't he, or not really?
Yes, he was in the cruiserweight division when he came in. What was it, 2006, 2007? I don't remember, but I mean, I liked him.
I like the gimmick.
He had all the promos and stuff with the pickup truck.
Yes.
And
I love that music.
I like that.
I like the music. It's pretty cool.
Too, and it's kind of like, I mean, I felt like they were going to give him the belt, at one time, but I think he lost against Jamie Noble, I think, but they gave him so many chances, and then he always lost. He never won the belt. I was kind of disappointed because I liked him. I was a fan, and I think he deserved the belt at least once, but they never gave it to him and stuff. And
they gave it to Hornswoggle instead.
Yeah, Hornswoggle got the belt over Jimmy Wang Yang. It's kind of sad, but Jimmy Wang Yang actually, before that run, he was in WWE before, or in the early 2000s. If you remember, what was it, Akio and, oh my god, remember those guys that Tajiri used to have?
Okay, yeah,
Somebody else.
I think so. Were they like bodyguards?
Yeah, in suits. They were Tajiri, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang was one of those guys.
Oh, wow.
And Jimmy Wang Yang's actually been in TNA too.
Damn.
But he never really went anywhere. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing anymore. I haven't followed him.
The rumor was he was gonna come back, but that was just a rumor,
Oh, for the draft, yeah. He actually turned it down.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because they wanted to put him on Raw.
Oh, see, that's why.
They wanted to put him in the cruiserweight division, and he didn't want to have any part of that because they'd probably give the belt to Hornswoggle.
Yep. Off the record, I think. No offense, but I think this whole cruiserweight division is not really working out in my eyes.
It's I don't know. The cruiserweights should go to SmackDown. Then maybe it would work.
Yep.
Because I don't know, the whole cruiser show is it's pointless because I don't know, it's just pointless because people leave after SmackDown. They're not going to stay and watch 205 Live,
Nope.
And the storylines are dumb too because they have a lot. Since when the cruiserweights involve love triangles? I don't get it. Nobody likes Alicia Fox. Why is she's involved with the cruiserweight storyline? I don't get it.
And another thing is, the Fox. What's her name again? You said?
Alicia Fox.
Yeah, she's been with the company for 11 years. In 11 years, she hasn't done nothing since she won the Divas belt. Big deal once. Whoopie-doo.
And she had it for like a month.
Yeah, so 11 years. I know she does a lot of traveling and, visiting kids, but overall, 11 years, they should just release her. No offense, you know what I'm saying?
She's go to team. She's go to team.
And probably, she could do probably better there,
Yeah.
11 years, what a waste. What, 11 years?
Should probably push her to the moon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another thing?
Were you ever a fan of Jimmy Wang Yang?
What?
Were you ever a fan of Jimmy Wang Yang?
Not a fan, but he had a unique entrance, and I like his matches. I like his finishing move. I don't remember, but he has some unique matches.
What, the moonsault?
Yeah.
That was his finisher.
Okay. And I like his. I know that WWE didn't have I know he was not a big fan favorite, but he was pretty decent in the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing I want to discuss is about JR, Jim Ross. He was an awesome announcer and all that good stuff. So what's your thoughts on him? Good old JR, the Hall of Famer.
I mean, I've I don't know, JR, there's I could say so many nice things about the guy. I think he's one of a kind. He's one of the all-time greats. I mean, I grew up with JR and stuff like that. He's called so many great matches, and to be honest, JR to me, a match could be shit, and he'd give the match life. The match would be terrible, and he'd give it life with his commentary. He could make a bad match, look good just because of his commentary. That's how good JR is. And it was cool. I'm glad that he signed a deal with WWE again to work with them on from time to time. I like that from a limited basis. I'm glad he called the Undertaker's last match. I'm sure Undertaker wanted that. I do wish that JR would have been around sooner. Maybe he could have been able to call Sting's WrestleMania match.
Yep.
I would have loved to hear JR calling a Sting match.
Can you imagine?
That'd have been awesome. And,
yeah, but we won't hear it until you watch it at the hotel or home because it's the network,
But I mean, JR could have called Sting's last match too against Seth Rollins. So,
yeah, but I guess
But I mean, JR's had a lot of good moments. I will say though, I did not like when they brought him into the ring, to wrestle in the ring. When he fought Cole or Swagger or. I haven't liked that stuff.
Yeah, that's
like you said before. Announcers should be announcers, nothing more.
Yep.
So I haven't liked when they made him an in-ring wrestler.
They must pay him a lot of money to have a major storyline. That's just my guess, Tony.
Well, in interviews and stuff, I know JR has actually said many times that he was really disappointed that they had him do matches and stuff. He actually did not want to do that stuff. But,
See?
I guess they paid him enough money. So
I will never do that. Screw that. And then I know he was kind of mad that he was on Raw for many years, and then when they had a draft, he went to SmackDown. He didn't like that. Then he got used to it, on Friday nights or Thursday nights.
He actually did not like working with Mick Foley on SmackDown. Believe it or not.
Why?
Because he said that he said he loves Mick. He just feels that Mick's never really been the announcer type,
Okay.
I agree. I didn't really like Mick Foley in commentary. Did you?
No, not really. Nope.
They've had better ones, so.
Yep.
Yeah, but JR, he'll always be a legend. He's one of my favorite announcers, and I've had the privilege. I've never met the guy, but I've had the privilege of being at shows that he's been at and matches he's called. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But and may God may God rest his wife's soul. That he recently lost about a month ago or so.
Yep.
It's kind of that's sad. And then it's kind of weird. It's weird how things work. But then a couple days after his wife, their cat passed away. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I'm sure. Well, actually, his new deal, he signed that before she died. I guess she wanted him to come back, so it was kind of because of her that he's back.
Oh, okay.
And he's supposed to be. He's gonna be calling the UK show that they're bringing to the network. I feel like they have way too many network shows, but it is what it is. They got to make the money off that. They got to make the bank. But the UK show they've been promoting for a while, he's gonna be calling that with somebody else, so that'll be cool. That's a good way to attract bring an audience to the show because JR will be calling it.
Yep. Anyway, Mark. The announcer who left SmackDown, I know he had beef with JBL. This is stupid, no punishment, nothing with the whole bullying thing. And I know W has his be a star. This whole thing is so stupid, Come on, W. He's a great announcer. W should bring him back, but W and him, they released, it's a big old mess. And I really wish that the JBL says it. They won't mention it on TV. I don't know if you saw it on SmackDown, but some fan had a sign that about JBL. You hear about that?
Yeah, it said fire JBL, and then they confiscated the sign. They booted the. I think they took away the sign, didn't they? And then they removed the person from the arena, right?
Yep.
So
JBL, you know what? JBL will never get fired from WWE, never.
course not. He's one of their top players. He's one of Vince's good buddies.
Yep. And I don't think, you know what?
About it is,
well, go ahead.
the thing about it is, though, is the whole situation. I think, Mauro Ranallo was, JBL bullied him all the time on commentary, and we don't know what JBL said to him behind the scenes, but on TV, the way JBL would just run over him every time he said something. JBL's the reason he was all depressed and stuff, and it's sad though that it led to him leaving, and his contract with WWE. I don't know if he got a breach out of it, but I know his contract didn't expire until August. But I don't know if he just his contract is done with now. They made it sooner, but yeah, I know last week on SmackDown, apparently, you remember when Jericho put that guy on the list and the guy was crying?
Yeah.
Pretty much, they said that was I read somewhere that was I'm trying to think, I can't think of the word they use.
Made fun of him?
It was a way to get at It was a way to get at Mauro, because they say Mauro was crying, so, which he really isn't, but I guess they think he's been crying or complaining on Twitter. So they did that whole thing to make, it was like they took a shot at him,
Oh.
But that's WWE for you.
But I wonder how much money did they have to pay these wrestlers to do stupid stuff like that. Say, are you sure? Should I do this? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't a wrestler feel kind of guilty doing it?
Yeah, I think it is. I think a wrestler does kind of feel stupid saying it,
I would.
But I would too. But it is what it is. We can't worry about it. I did like Mauro. I thought he brought life to SmackDown.
Yep.
As bad as he had JBL and David Otunga with him.
I think
he carried both those fuckers.
Well, I think David Otunga. I'm glad he's off Raw, but he sucks, and he's garbage.
He's. You said he's glad he's off Raw. I mean, to be honest, him and Booker T are the same. I can't stand Booker T on commentary. I know you're a big Booker T fan on commentary, but...
No, I mean, I think, from my point of view, I think Booker T is better than Otunga, but that's just my opinion,
I think they both suck, but what do you call it? Otunga's coming back, though, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know he's filming a movie, I know.
Yeah, so, don't give your hopes up. But yeah, I miss Mauro. He's back to doing commentary. He's back to doing commentary for UFC or boxing or something like that, like he used to do. But it's a big loss for WWE. It's JBL's fault. And I've noticed lately JBL, he's been acting different. I think they maybe had a talk with him or something, or all this online stuff got to him. But and I've heard so many stories of how JBL is such a douchebag and stuff, and I believe every one of them. I do. I've heard a lot of bad things, experiences about JBL, and I believe every one of them. It just, he was a dick to Justin Roberts too. But Justin Roberts even mentioned that in his book. But it is what it is. I just hope JBL doesn't fucking drive Byron to fucking suicide or some shit,
Yeah, you never know. Now, hey, I don't think JBL is the best announcer for SmackDown. He's not that great. He's the same stuff every freaking week, but it's not his fault. McMahon says that stuff in the mic, in his ears,
Yeah. What do you call it? But it is what it is. I wouldn't care if JBL said the same thing over and over or not. I just don't like him. He's not. No. I used to like him. I don't know. He just changed.
Yep. Now, do you like him as a wrestler, or you just don't like him overall?
He was a decent wrestler. He had some okay feuds, but to me, his best time on commentary was when him and Cole did commentary like SmackDown 07, 06, whatever that was.
Yeah. Why don't they bring JBL back? Is it because they were desperate, or is it because JBL wanted to come back?
I'm not sure. I never really found out that. I never, found out the details of why he came back. I'm sure they worked out an agreement, obviously, but it was maybe because JBL wanted to come back, he missed it, or they wanted him back. I don't know the exact details on it.
Yep. I think he's a bully,
Well, a lot of people have said it, and they have stories about him, and I believe every one of them. So.
Also, I bet any money, the smart guy, download, I guarantee he's gonna shoot on JBL and then probably make a podcast about it.
Probably will, so.
Or make a DVD out of it.
So.
Yep.
So, it is what it is.
Yep. So, I mean, would you be shocked that W released JBL? Or, I know that's not going to happen. Probably the only reason that's going to happen is if JBL just quits the company,
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happening.
Nope. But who do you think has a better announce team, Raw or SmackDown? Or do you think they both in bad shape announce team?
Oh, I like Tom and I like Byron. Byron's improved. But I feel like SmackDown and Raw, honestly, they only have one good announcer. I like Tom Phillips on SmackDown.
Okay.
I like him, and then I like Corey on the Raw. So, to be honest, they both, Raw and SmackDown only have one good announcer of the three they have. So.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Okay. Now, you know what? McMahon should just let these announcers just say whatever, and maybe Raw and SmackDown will be better for us,
Yeah, I agree. I think 3 announcers is a bit too much.
Yes.
But
I think back in the Attitude Era, we were just, 2 on Raw and 2 on SmackDown? I'm thinking? Or was it always 3 and 3?
Yeah. 2.
Okay. Yeah, what the hell you need a third person? That's stupid.
I guess with the draft and everything, they wanted to give everyone a chance, even commentators.
Yep. I don't know, but it's pointless. And then, are you a fan of one of these wrestlers? Part of it for one segment or no?
What?
Like if Y2J or KO is on an announced team for one match, do you like that or no?
I mean, I don't mind. It's funny hearing KO talk shit about Byron, but he doesn't do it in a bad way like JBL would.
Yeah.
He just kind of, he just fucks with them, but Byron knows that's all fucking, it's all a joke.
Yep.
It's not like serious like JBL, so.
Yep.
Yep.
I wonder how much money did WWE give JR for a 2-year deal to do this UK special, UK for wrestling. They must have given him a lot of money to do this.
I don't know exactly, but they maybe gave him a decent amount of money,
So I'm assuming this is going to be exclusive in the network, correct, you said?
Yes.
When is this going to happen? Soon?
I don't know the day.
Okay.
They've been saying for a while.
Okay. Okay, that wraps it up. Thank you very much. You got anything else to say before we close this podcast off, Tony?
Not really, I guess. I don't know. Just nothing else really other to talk about. But, yeah. It was fun, and, yeah. Nothing really happening in wrestling lately,
Not this week because it's not live, so nothing really big happens on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
It sucks, but next week could be better, hopefully.
It does suck, but yeah, I guess that'll wrap it up. Yeah, anything else you got to say?
No. Oh yeah, one more thing. I thought when they go overseas, don't they usually go in April, or it all depends on the schedule? Is that how it usually works?
Schedule and weather, I guess. Yeah, but usually they go in April. It's kind of weird that they went in May.
Yeah, they usually do it a couple of days after Mania.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
Yep.
So I don't know.
But I think they could do this live Raw if they could do it. I know that it was taped, but they could have a early Raw.
Yeah, but if you think about it, they do it tape because if they did live,
Yeah.
it'd be early as fuck for us.
Yeah, I think like I think 1:00 in the afternoon. A lot of people are working or busy, you know.
Yeah, they are, but it's just because they want to give as many viewers as possible, you know.
Yeah, but I think they deserve a live Raw out there. They deserve a Raw in a SmackDown.
They do get one.
I know live. I'm saying. Oh yeah, they do.
It is live. It's live. It's live to them.
Okay, not
there in person.
Yeah, not for us.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Not for us, it wasn't, but for them, it is.
Nope, but I don't understand when that's like for SmackDown. It's not live. You can tell because in the corner it doesn't say live. But for some reason you could tweet during the show. Does that mean they must do some editing and you can do it during the show? That's the thing I don't understand about that. You know.
They do. They edit it. You tweet in the show and stuff. Yes.
Okay.
So, I bet it wraps it up, huh?
Yep, wraps it up. Have a good one, and then we'll be back sooner or later. Have a good night, and the tag team champions are out of here. Good night.
Yes, we are.